Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this Friday afternoon from Dave in the shed. Just going to go take a bit of a wander and update video. Now, I haven't got the fans on in the shed today. It's quite a warm day. Last week there was some noise in the video from the fan running. It took me a little while to work it out, but anyway, there you go. The table saw is still sitting here on the floor. After saying I don't use it anymore and really didn't see the need for it, I actually did use it for a job this morning. More out of convenience because it was sitting there, it was in the space, it was a job I could have done on the jigsaw. But it was there, it was accessible, so I used it. We might actually just pack this up later and put it in one of the back sheds. But anyway, this is what I've been doing on the upgrade. Look, here's the little drill. Little, fantastic little device. It's got a laser guide on this, so it's really good. It's an old GMC, had it for years, works well. Got the grinder up the back and the sharpener for sharpening blades and bits and pieces. That's just coincidence. I'm just giving you a bit of a tour of the workshop. So what I want to show you and we haven't quite finished yet, but we'll go down to the back of the workshop, which is the heavy machinery part of the workshop. It's designed to do all the big heavy machinery, do stuff. And yeah, look, new workbench and bits and pieces. Anyway, you go around here. This is the welding bay. It's got my little welder and bits and pieces in there. Over here we have the spray booth. Haven't got the lights on in the spray booth because when the lights come on, the fan runs. We don't want noise in the background video. I've got a big tool chest here. I've got all sorts of bits and pieces. Sandpaper. There's some brace and bit up the top. I've got to do some 48 universal key over the back. Over here we have a timber cut-off saw. Next to that we have the metal cut-off saw. Get your finger out of the road, Dave. Over the back I have, this is the new bandsaw. These are all items that came out of my dad's workshop. They're more perfect for the size of materials I'm doing, so I'm happy to have them. So there is a bandsaw, there is a table router that came out of dad's. This amazing little table saw. Oh, most amazing. My belt sander. Dad's fret saw, all here. And over here we have the printers. That's not new, but the printers have always been there to be rearranged. This bench was an amazing find. I put a call out on the local buy, swap and weld pages. I was looking for an old dining room table to use as a workbench. I was going to do like I did to the one out the front. This came on wheels. It came all ready to go. It came with drawers. This is it was originally from the local high school in their home sciences department. One of the desks they had in home science when you're doing your cooking in your classroom is that. Oh, it was perfect. A little bit of sacrilege that I drilled some holes in it and bolted the vise down to it, but had to be done. But how about that for an amazing piece of history? There's the electric broom and bits and pieces on it. There is still an air hose running out to the little tea house. That we're still working on the tea house, so I've still got the air line running out there because it's easy to have it out there. But when the tea house is done, that air line will come out. So there you go. That's an amazing. This bench is amazing. Thank you for the kind lady who said, "Oh, I've got this. Come and get it." Brilliant. Didn't have to put casters on anything, all ready to go. Still in there. A little bit embarrassing story. It actually has drawers and that opening cupboard on both sides. I bumped the video button. So it actually has drawers and bits and pieces, and I've got bolts down there, sanding belts there. Oh, look in the drawers, complete with score graffiti. Got router bits and pieces, tapping dry set. Still loading down up. Look, wonderful years of graffiti and bits and pieces. How about this? Oh, down here. This is the screw drawer. It's on a slide. So I can pull it out and get to my screws and bits and pieces. And up here, I've labelled, these are all stuff that had around. I've got the hose clamps, everything's labelled. There's cutting tools over the back, files and all that bits and pieces, everything over there, mixed nails, all that there. This bench has drawers and the door on both sides. So when I was loading it up in the shed off the truck and the loading ramp out the front, I might show you on the photo, quite funnily, I put it all in here and then I realised, oh no, I've put it in around the wrong way. I wanted the drawers to the front. Yeah, it took a little bit, blonde moment, suddenly realised it's got drawers in both sides. There is an extension leaf out there, we're not using it, but it could actually extend out if you wanted to. But anyway, I'll show you the photos that dropping in. But yeah, it's got drawers on both sides. Anyway, let's go back and have a quick look at the other end of the shed, what's going on. I'll take you for a wander. Cane train. Had a visit from a relative who actually lives in Cairns in North Queensland, and they're in the middle of the cane harvest thing going on. She said, "Oh, that's a cane train." I said, "Yeah." She said, where are your cane bins? And then I said, oh, yeah. And she said, oh, well, it's not really a cane railway, is it? So you don't really need cane bins. But, okay, Megan, just to make you happy, yes, I will work on some cane bins. So there you go, Megan. I've started working on them. That's like the early prototypes of some cane bins. Oh, I've got some dead Ryobi batteries. I've got to pull apart and play with those, work out what's going on. They're dead, so it's okay for me to unscrew and have a look at them and see what's going on, see if we can build one out of two or something. And over here, done this. Put all this, what do they call it, valance, anyway, skirts and the rest of the LED arrived. I haven't finished it yet. I've got to sort of put the droppers on the side to thing, but we now have dust covers, LEDs, all the way along. Oh, yep, the bloke who keeps whinging about the shaky video. Oh, one more thing to show you before we go. For those who follow me on Facebook, yes, the little air compressor disgraced itself. I don't know what it did. Now, thanks to a shout out the bloke who doesn't want to be mentioned on Facebook, who told me about the seal and told me how to fix it. So we've got it back up and running, the little air compressor. This is a makeshift manifold because I have high pressure air and low pressure air in my workshop. We have a bit of a duvet here so I can split off the high pressure air, and we have air lines. The air compressor is going. It's patched up and running. I have a new one. Well, a new old one, air compressor in the other shed that's rebuilding. The manifold on it, the air manifold's a bit old and dicky, so we thought we'll take the opportunity to order a new air pressure sensor, which starts to stop the pressure, new safety valves, all new seals and fittings, and retrofit out. It's about 3 times this one. So the people who say, oh, that's air compressor's too small for what you're doing. Yes, we do have a new big air compressor that will be in here soon when I do the upgrade on it. Well, I'll do the repair, refurbish. So it'll have safety valves, manifold, air pressure switches, all that done. I've tested out the tank's fine, pressure test fine. The motor is fine on the other one. It's just some of the equipment on it was dated, so we're going to do that and update it. So that's bye for now from Dave in the Shed. If there's any questions or anything, or you want to know anything about what we're doing, let me know. Sing out and we'll tell you. So this was just a bit of an update. There's some more things coming soon. Hopefully we'll be able to show you the, swing around the cane stuff. Oh, this is all the paint. You've seen in this past videos about paint stores and bits and pieces in the shed. And this is the door. It's got me ladder on it. What's in there? Miter saw. There's paint all in there. The shed's designed so we have the dirty end of the workshop and the clean end of the workshop. All the tools around us. Also when the kids are around, the grandkids, I can lock up all the Sharpie tools and keep them away. That's about it. That's the Ryobi wall of power. So catch you next time. Talk to you later. Keep safe, play with trains, have fun. Bye for now from Dave in the Shed. Oh, there's more display space up there for moving stuff soon, rearrange stuff.